Greetings, honorable family. This is a public announcement. Jah Consuming Fire, brand new EP out now by Ija Star, featuring artists like Empress Matiposa out of the VI Virgin Island. This EP is consists of 7 tracks. Songs like Life, No Dignity, 360 Degrees, Plea My Cause. This EP is out on all digital download platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, Amazon, and much more. 360 Degree is blazing. Temperature so high. We are steam and blaze with Charlie Sana Haile Selassie I. Out now, Jah Consuming Fire. Check it out.
No call me no dark, trust me, fool. You not have to rate this.
What does repatriation mean beyond, returning to land? Or do we repatriate our minds and values?
Yeah. So you already I like you answer the question while you ask it. Yeah. Repatriation to me, first place start the beginning in the mind. You know even have to go Africa to say you repatriate. You within yourself have to feel like say you acknowledge where the skin color you come from. You acknowledge where your talk, your speech come from, your behavior come from. Your modes of thought come from. And that in itself, that we don't look down upon ourselves, because remember when I grew up at Jamaica, right? And this is not just Jamaica, but the whole how we can relate to this as black people. Our forms of speech was regarded as crude. Our behavior, they don't call we dirty nigga, just behave how we naturally behave.
True.
Right? Africa, them used to look down upon it, they never want to associate with it. We hear, not even, all we hear, it never did proper unless it process certain way to look like another the European farm then. Merely the female, right?
Mm-hmm.
So repatriation then is a thing of shedding all of the European inculcated sense of self that we get and getting back to our natural sense of self, right? Now you ask the methods by which we do them thing. We have to do it like how me I do it, like how you are do it. You see, like how you put out program and put out a passive message to people, like how me I write my poetry and I highlight them thing. We have to keep on do it. Marcus Garvey did set from a time when Marcus Garvey put forward them thoughts to black people. Uplift yourself. Zin?
Mm-hmm.
So from them we have to build upon them thing and keep on putting out the message to I and I, because as we start out, I said the message that the people gonna get, that Babylon promote, is always for break and I down. I don't know if they are still say yeah?
Yeah man, yes sir, I'm there 100%.
I just start mindset thing.
Yeah man, 100% me there.
Yeah, so the message, when we are talking about the message then, where Babylon put out, which we are talking about them thing with them sexually explicit lyrics, the violent lyrics, the materialism and all them things. All of them things there is conditioned around us not feeling good about ourselves. You understand?
Not progressing.
Not progressive. So it's a continuation of the whole slavery time, the whole colonialist time of mindset of keeping we down. Mm-hmm. That's why we know have to keep on I put out the message from the history of the Marcus Garvey, of the Malcolm X, of the Fred Hampton, the Kwame Ture, them kind of man there. We have to continue. So remember, in every period of time that you have the slavery and the colonialism and the oppression and thing, you always have another vice out there. Other vices out there are push for counteract it. And we are the ones who they are now as men of light and of truth for counteract that message. Love yourself, love your natural self, love your history, love your culture, Zin, the way you talk, nothing wrong with it. Nothing, how me I talk, and all so we talk, and so we born to talk.
Yes,
Nothing wrong with it. We not have to talk like them. You understand? We can learn to talk like them, because I can talk like them. Yeah, you know us? But not the dash where you know and your roots and culture.
Your culture.
Yeah. So is a thing now where I and I have to continuously and continually a fight, you know, to get the message out to the people, you know, because Babylon, you know, where Babylon have over, you know, them have massive resource. See? Them control the media. Babylon can't take any slackness, any dirtiness, where normally you as a human being, if you look on it, you know, I say, no, man, that not right. That right? But Babylon can take it and make it popular. Use it through them, then go through the media. Make tell us the boy that thing look quite nice and it's sweet and thing, and I tell us for you if you get in on the system and that you have to deal with. So if you know if you see that now and you weaken yourself, you say, all right, you go against your natural instinct then. If you go mix up in a way them I deal with, even though it's ungodly and it's wrong. So Babylon a behaving a virgin.
Yes,
they put out all kind of ungodly thing, all kind of nasty thing, all kind of thing with degrade our people, our mind, and a way, virgin, a way of it, who conscious and now make them think they penetrate the brain. A way of rebel against it. Cause me tune into their music where they are this and I say, well, yeah, put out the same thing, you know, cause you know what I go on. See? So I and I as Ras who true to the thing. We have to do that. You know, you have other ones who, you know, they're not within Rastafari, but your nation of Islam and all them people, you know, who have put out a message to the people them saying we say, all right, you know, still we have our own way for worship and we, you know, you have to burn your culture and your history and them thing. They recognize where you come from. Yeah, you was.
Yes, I.
Yeah.
Absolutely, my lad. 100%. You know, because when you really check it, you know, I and I is African by blood and not so much, you know, by geographics really, you know, because when you check it, all I and I we scattered, you know, all over the place. We're in the Caribbeans, we in the Americas, we in Europe, we the all over. So, you know, we are Africans by blood. That's why even Peter Todd sing songs say, you know, once you're a black man, you're African.
African, no matter where you come from.
No matter where you come from. You know? So
yeah, and I want to tell you, even over these hundreds of years, you know, 400 odd years that I and I separate from Africa, we still have the African vibes in our way. You know, even though we not speak, most of we not speak the original African language, but the talk, when we talk, still have the imprint of Africa. The behavior we still have the imprint of Africa. Because even though we say, all right, black people adopt Christianity, if you go on black church, the vibe's different than if you go on white church. See? Because you go to black church, black people are clap and sing and you know, go on and jump up and roll up and down. Them things that's how we celebrate in Africa. That's how we express the spirituality. Because you know, go to white church and you know, sit down and like that and man attack and respect you. All right, see you next week and that. You say it. So we're different that way then. We still have them vibes. So we not deny where we come from, because them, guess what, them not deny where them come from.
No, not at all.
You know, and when you know how black people hate themselves too, you then we look like me and you, I have a drop a European blood, and I say, ask them what, you know, tell me about your history. Them all point to the one drop of European blood we come from Europe. Nah, but nothing about Africa, we say, Africa we come from. Yeah, man.
Nothing, for real.
Yeah.
Yes, I.